kids, our lesson for today is about dividing by one-digit divisor. Let's start. Before we start dividing a bigger number by one-digit number, let us have a recall on how we're going to divide small numbers. Like this example, 6 divided by 2 and 7 divided by 3. So let's start with 6 divided by 2. How many 2 you can get from 6? We have 3. 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. Okay, we know that division is just an opposite of multiplication. So, if we know the multiplication tables, it will be easier for us to divide the numbers, especially the smaller numbers. So, like for this one, 2 times 3, that will be equal to 6. By the way, what are the parts of division? Do you remember? What do you call this number? What is this? And what is this? 6 is what we call the dividend, or this is the number that we divide. 2 is what we call the divisor, or the number we divide by. And 3 is what we call the quotient, which is the answer in division problem. Now let's continue with the next example. 7 divided by 3. In here, if we will use the multiplication table, we cannot find any number that if you will multiply by 3, you will get 7. So if it is not in the multiplication table, it means that the number that we are dividing is not exact. There will be a remainder. How are we going to do that? We can use this symbol to divide and find the remainder. Using this symbol, the dividend will be inside the symbol, and at the left side, outside the symbol, is the divisor, and above is the quotient, or the answer in division. So again, how are we going to use this symbol? Let's try. Dividend, which is 7, will be inside, and the divisor, which is 3, will be outside. 7 divided by 3, or how many 3 you can get from 7? The answer is 2. Then let's multiply 2 times 3. That will be equal to 6. And then subtract them to get the remainder. 7 minus 6 is equal to 1. So our answer is 2, remainder 1. Now that we know the basic division, we can start learning how to divide a bigger number by one-digit divisor using long method division. Okay, let's begin. So again, the first thing that we need to do is to write the number or write the division problem with this format. So 96 divided by 8. In dividing bigger number or in dividing using the long division, we divide the numbers one by one or digit by digit, one at a time. So let's start dividing this number first. 9 divided by 8. How many 8 you can get from 9? That will be 1. And then multiply. 1 times 8, that will be equal to 8. And then subtract. 9 minus 8 is equal to 1. Then bring down 6. 16 divided by 8 is equal to 2. 2 times 8, that will be equal to 16. And then 16 minus 16 is equal to 0. Now, we can stop dividing as no more digit or no more number to be divided. So the final answer here, 96 divided by 8 is equal to 12. Based on how we answer this division problem, what is the process or what are the steps that we follow in order to answer the division problem? So first, we divide and then we multiply. Then we subtract. Then bring down and repeat. We repeat the process after we bring down. So, divide, then multiply, subtract, bring down. Again, divide, multiply, then subtract. Let's try another example. So again, what we're going to do is write it down first. 715 divided by 7. So let's divide one by one or digit by digit. 7 divided by 7, that will be equal to 1. 1 times 7 is equal to 7. Then subtract. Bring down 1. 1 divided by 7, that will be equal to 0. So in here, as we can see, the divisor is greater than the dividend. If that's the case, if you divide them, the answer will be 0. We can skip the process of dividing and directly bring down 5, but you should not forget to write 0 here. And then continue dividing. 15 divided by 7, which is equal to 2. 2 times 7, that will be 14. Then subtract. 15 minus 14 is 1. So the answer here is 102, remainder 1. Or we may do this process, 715 divided by 7. Again, 7 divided by 7 is 1. 1 times 7 is 7. Bring down 1. You may continue dividing them so that you will not get confused. 1 divided by 7 is 0. Then 0 times 7, that will be 0. And then subtract, which is 1, and then bring down 5. 15 divided by 7 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. 15 minus 14 is 1. 102, remainder 1. As you can see, this is longer than this one because we skip the subtraction in here and we directly bring down 5 after 1. But as I was saying, if you do this process, make sure that you will not forget writing 0 here. How about this example? We have 1,547 divided by 7. So again, in the process of division, we need to divide each digit or digit by digit. So we'll start with 1 divided by 7. Again, the divisor is greater than the dividend. So 1 divided by 7 is equal to 0. But since it is the first digit, we don't need to write 0 here, and we can proceed dividing the number directly to 2 digits, which is 15. 15 divided by 7, that will be equal to 2. 2 times 7 is equal to 14. Subtract 15 minus 14 is 1. Bring down 4. 14 divided by 7, that will be equal to 2. 2 times 7 is 14. 14 minus 14 is 0. Bring down 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 1 times 7 is 7. Then subtract 7 minus 7 is 0. So that means 1,547 divided by 7 is exactly 221. So the same in the first example that I showed you, it is also the same if we will not skip the part where you have to write 0 in here. So like 1 divided by 7, that will be equal to 0. 0 times 7 is 0. And then subtract 1 minus 0 is 1. Bring down 5. Now, it is now the time for us to divide 15, wherein in this example, we already divided at the first part. Okay, but the answer is still the same. 15 divided by 7 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. Then subtract. 15 minus 14 is equal to 1. Bring down 4. 14 divided by 7 is 2. 2 times 7, 14. Subtract. 14 minus 14 is 0. Bring down 7. 7 divided by 7, that will be 1. Then 1 times 7 is 7. 7 minus 7 is 0. So as you can see, our answer is the same. We just have to skip this part in here. Okay? Another example. 2,413 divided by 6. So let's write it down. 2,413 divided by 6. So digit by digit, let's divide. 2 divided by 6 is again 0. And we don't need to write it here. So let's proceed to 2-digit numbers. 24 divided by 6. That will be equal to 4. 4 times 6 is equal to 24. 24 minus 24 is equal to 0. Then bring down 1. 1 divided by 6 is 0. So since it is 0, we can skip this process and bring down 3. 13 divided by 6, that will be 2. 2 times 6 is 12. 13 minus 12 is 1. So the answer here is 402, remainder 1. Now it's your turn. As what we always do, I'm going to give you time to answer the questions by yourself, or you may pause this video for you to have enough time to answer. Let's begin. What is 7,536 divided by 6? Seven 7,536 divided by 6. 7 divided by 6 is 1. 1 times 6 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. Bring down 5. 15 divided by 6, that will be 2. 2 times 6 is 12. 15 minus 12 is 3. Bring down 3. 33 divided by 6, that will be 5. 5 times 6 is 30. 33 minus 30 is 3. Bring down 6. 36 divided by 6, that will be 6. 6 times 6 is 36. 36 minus 36 is 0. So our final answer is 1,256. 9,264 divided by 9. So 9,264 divided by 9. 9 divided by 9 is 1. 1 times 9 is 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. Bring down 2. 2 divided by 9, that will be 0. Then bring down 6. 26 divided by 9, that will be 2. 2 times 9 is 18. And then 26 minus 18, that will be 8. Bring down 4. 84 divided by 9, that will be 9. 9 times 9 is 81. 84 minus 81 is 3. So the answer is 1,029, remainder 3. Next, 2,228 divided by 7. 2,228 divided by 7. So 2 divided by 7 is 0. So no need to write. So let's go to 22 divided by 7. That will be 3. 3 times 7 is 21. 22 minus 21 is 1. Bring down 2. 12 divided by 7 is 1. 1 times 7 is 7. 12 minus 7 is equal to 5. Bring down 8. 58 divided by 7 is equal to 8. 8 times 7 is equal to 56. 58 minus 56 is 2. So the answer is 318, remainder 2. I hope you learned something from Teacher Awit. Till next time!